So, I've been getting the feeling these days that people got to be looking at me and thinking, wow, the years have not been kind to Garth. Party on, hobos. I have been accused of having a mullet. This is not a mullet, it's a skullet. Right? Actually, I went to the barber and I said, give me the Ben Franklin. And what's with this? Can you see? You probably can. These little hairs up here hanging on for dear life, just like me. Do you see that? It's ridiculous, right? But I shaved them off once, and I felt bad because they're trying so hard. Okay, enough about my hair. Let's talk about something more substantial. Melissa was talking about relationships. Let's get right into it. I've been married twice, like Melissa. Married twice, divorced twice because I'm balanced. That's an accounting joke, right? 2 marriages, 2 divorces. That's balance. If I get married again, not balanced. That's how that works. My first wife was Bulgarian. She probably still is. I used to make fun of Bulgaria. You probably don't know much about Bulgaria, I'm assuming. It's a small country. But I don't make fun of Bulgaria anymore because after I found out they're one of the poorest countries in the world, right? So it's like, I don't like to kick a country when it's down. I'll leave that to the president. Thank you! No politics, no politics. I hate politics. Man, I don't know about you guys, I hate politics, cannot stand politics. Let's talk about something more pleasant, like divorce. My first divorce wasn't that bad in the whole scheme of things because I was only married for 4 years. 4 years, no kids, right? It was kind of like a marriage mulligan. No golfers in the crowd? Do you know what a mulligan is? Okay, I'll explain it to the non-golfers. A mulligan, it's a do-over. A mulligan's a do-over. Like, it's not exactly PGA rules, but if you're golfing with your buddies and you shank a ball off into the woods, right, you could just pull another ball out of the bag and just go mulligan, and the first one didn't count, right? So that ball that got shanked off into the woods, that's my first marriage. Not nice, but accurate, actually. My second marriage, definitely not a mulligan. 16 years, 2 kids. Yeah, she asked for the divorce. That was terrible, it was heartbreaking. I went through all those stages of grief. You probably know the stages of grief, don't you? It's denial, anger, strip clubs. Isn't that the third step? All you psychology people out there go, that's not the third step. Thank God for strip clubs, though. A lot of people think strip clubs are the devil's work. No, my God created strip clubs, I'll have you know. I don't go to strip clubs anymore, though, because I've been divorced for 12 years. It's been a lot of years. Do I still have to say I'm divorced? Isn't there like a statute of limitations in that? I mean, if I robbed a bank 12 years ago, I got away with it, right? But there's not like a status. There's not a status that applies to me, because I'm beyond single. I am not getting married. Kind of like Melissa. She said she doesn't want to get married again. If you've been married 5 or 6 times, it might be you, right? I'm not going to get married again. I agree with you, man. 2 times is enough. I'm out, man. Been divorced for 12 years. It's kind of like I've done my time. It's 20 years of marriage. I've served my time, paid my debt to society. I'm looking for time off for good behavior, is what I'm saying. Or bad behavior, I don't care. 12 years, man. It's kind of hard. I've been thinking about that. It's kind of hard for me to believe. I've been in divorce for 12 years, which means I haven't had sex in 20 years. The truth hurts, folks. I wish I was exaggerating. Thanks, Dean. The guys who've known me for a lot of years, one of them laughed over there, so. I've been thinking about sex, because it is true, I haven't had sex in a long time. I just don't care anymore, I just don't. But I've been thinking if I ever do have sex again, I'm gonna be a screamer. Yeah, I'm gonna scream things like, ouch! My back hurts! I think I broke a hip. Now that's just ageist, isn't it? I'm being ageist against myself. That's terrible. I'm turning 60 next month, man. 60, what the hell? Oh, thank you. Thanks. for surviving that long. I don't feel it though. I don't feel 60. I still feel like a kid, except when I'm shaving my ears. That fucks with the illusion of youth right there, man. No, you don't see a lot of kids with hairy ears, do you? No. And if you do, something's terribly wrong. I say that I don't think about my age much, but I do. I'm not in total denial. I know I'm getting up there in years, right? I'm thinking about my age. I've been thinking about my last words. Now I know you can't really plan your last words, but I'm thinking about it though. I would like my last words to be yes. Yes, yes, God, yes, please, faster, 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 yes, yes, that's a spot, that's a spot, that's a spot, yes, yes, yes! Yes. Because I'm a positive guy, that's what I'm saying. I am a positive guy. Not as positive as I used to be though, because I don't have dreams anymore. I don't. I know, you might not think, you think somebody being on stage, you might have dreams. No, this used to be my dream. I used to be dreaming of being a famous comedian. I don't think about that. I don't have dreams anymore. Now this is just something to do while I'm waiting to die. And that's my TED Talk, thank you. That wasn't the ending, but it's a good false ending though, isn't it? That's a good false ending, I think. I could give a TED Talk, I really could, because I don't know, you guys, anybody watch the TED Talks at all? You probably do. I mean, it's become part of our culture for the last 10 or 20 years, I guess. And they're always kind of nerdy, and I'm nerdy. I've got nerd cred, man. I do. I got nerd cred. I got my degree in mathematics. I'm a software engineer, and I own a bowling ball. I could have just started with that, right? You had me at bowling ball. I do have my own bowling ball. I went bowling a few months ago, and I hadn't been in years, and I hurt myself. I did. I know, I pulled a thigh muscle, and I sprained a finger. I'm not in bowling shape, folks. I'm not in bowling shape? What the hell? That the light? Got it. 2 minutes? Okay. I saw you holding it. It's a phone anyway. There wasn't the light, but okay. There's a light, thank you. So here's the thing though. Time is weird. Time is weird because I used to be an athlete. I mean, I just hurt myself bowling, but I used to be an athlete, like legit. Division 1A linebacker on a national championship football team, and now my body can't withstand the rigors of bowling? What the hell, man? I was a linebacker for the USC Trojans. Got any Trojan fans still? Yeah! Cool. How about people who hate the Trojans? How about that? No? Oh, awesome! Because there's usually both. No, there's usually both. You got Trojan haters too, but see, I was there. It was a great time when I was on the team because my first year on the team, we were national champions, right? I had 2 Heisman Trophy teammates. We went on to, but in my 3 years on the team, I only came off the bench during a game for 1 play. But I did set a team record that year because I graduated, thank you. You know that joke was funnier 30 years ago because actually college athletes are graduating a lot more these days. Back when I was graduating, my most famous non-graduating teammate was Marcus Allen. And if you haven't heard of Marcus, probably some of you have, but if you haven't heard of Marcus, he went on to NFL, was a Super Bowl MVP, right? He's an NFL Hall of Famer, made millions of dollars in salary and endorsements. But I got my degree. He's got nothing to fall back on, does he? And tonight, I'm a special guest at Hobo, so fuck you, Marcus Allen.
Palen, ladies and gentlemen. Joe Palen. That sounds like a football name, right? Is it just me? Or when you look at him, you think like, oh, Santa did keto, right? Yeah. Right?